As we all know, the big C virus is really vulnerable against AK-47s. Okay. What the fuck happened last? Oh, right, you guys defeated the immortal one.
I think we were going after the other deadly sin.
Yes, Wrath.
Oh yeah, but
is causing havoc in the Five Sunsets Thief.
Yeah, I'm just thinking how we're going to deal with him though. I mean,
we have to
we've gone with
prepare.
massive sort of, tactical nuke type glyphs, and we've gone with polymorphing somebody into a butt plug come paperweight. I'm just wondering how we're going to deal with this one.
I mean, go up to him and stab him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tactic oddly enough worked to your favor.
Maybe we should just make them all into paperweights and just or different figurines.
Ooh,
The Deadly Sin figurine sets.
A group of rubber duckies.
Yeah.
We need them dead.
So, we could redo the whole killing ground thing, prepare for a while, then try to lure off there.
Yeah. You need to get some supplies though first, I think.
We need his hearts. We can't actually go with our polymorph plan.
Funnily enough, no matter how much I searched for in the internet, there was no monster that was inherently Wrath. So instead I'm using what is called a War Devil. That's pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
I thought there was something like the 7 Deadly Sins from Morden's Tome of Fools.
Oddly enough, not... Well, okay, they're 7 Deadly Sins, but they're not those 7 Deadly Sins. There's like Glory, there's Conquest, Glory, Fear, Famine, and so on. But they don't have inherently Wrath. Another one that they have is... let me see if I can find it really quickly. Yes, because I have quite a few of them. Oh, here we go. Never mind, those are the same that I just said. Never mind. Let's just play.
Sounds like a good idea.
Aaron can pop in whenever he feels like it.
I think we should surprise Marcus and go with a very simple tactic. He wouldn't expect that.
Let's see. Well, what is the simplest tactic?
Go up to him and stab him a lot.
Reminds me of this one campaign that Evenholder was in, and all of their characters were dumb, so every puzzle and trap that I threw at them, they decided to break it with weapons and swords in their heads.
Sounds legit.
It was like, how do we solve this puzzle? They would pull out their fucking warhammer and break the wall.
Yep.
The only tool you have is a hammer. Every problem is a...
I mean,
Can't open a door, use your head.
if the problem is there's a puzzle we can solve and the only thing the puzzle does is unlock a door, might as well try to batter down the door. It worked.
Or like, this wasn't what this is not what happened, but it's a good example. Oh, there's a pitfall. Let's fill it with the putties.
That too worked.
But
It's not broke.
you guys are in
before we do anything.
in
If
your
it sounds stupid and it worked, it probably wasn't as stupid as it sounded.
I mean, most of the time the DM will roll with you, no matter how dumb your plan is.
Yep.
For fuck's sakes, in our last Call of Cthulhu game, I went like, hey, I'm gonna pretend to be a fucking police car to distract these police. And
Roll
it
for
fucking
deception.
worked. It was the dumbest idea, like, ever, and it fucking worked. Just going wee woo, wee woo. But yes. As we go into the in character, as you awaken from your slumber, rested and rescued Ash and your servants.
So,
Today is quite beautiful with a slight breeze.
well, we're well rested. And we know where Wrath is at, or
Have an
Do we?
estimate, yes.
we have an estimate. How are we on
Stream.
supplies? Does anybody need to go shopping before we take off Wrath?
I mean, it depends on how we take him on. It's entirely possible that I'm going to use spells and or spell components. Let's see, where are we at? Diamond dust, 8,000 gold. You might want to up that a bit.
Okay. So we need diamond dust. I think I'm good.
I mean, you did shopped quite recently.
Mm-hmm.
Well, mostly for bombs. What I remember. And some magic items.
Yeah, I have studied. Oh, I never used that pocket sand.
I mean, that's an early level rogue trick. Seriously, if you ever play like a rogue or a trickster, just go to the DM and be like, hey, I'm gonna grab like a pouch of sand. Or caltrops. Caltrops is also really good.
Hmm.
You know, I think I may have a plan.
Ooh.
So we're not gonna try to polymorph him into another figurine
No, that's not going to work because we need his heart.
because he's gonna what?
Yeah, unfortunately,
We need his
you need
heart.
to actually kill him.
Oh, we need his heart.
Yeah, we definitely need his heart, so we can't just
Okay.
polymorph into something.
Mm. What do you got? Because I was just gonna blow him up.
I was quite enamoured
I
of the idea of turning him into a Prince Albert and then letting him loose in a gay brothel, but never mind. You will never see the sun again.
Oh shit!
Damn! Next time.
We'll do that for the big bad. The big
Yeah.
bad evil will turn him into a Prince Albert.
Yeah. So we need his heart. So that means we can't polymorph him and we can't blow him up.
I mean, blowing up is a possibility as long as you don't incinerate him.
That's the thing. Blowing up, you run a high risk of fucking up the item that we need.
Okay, so I can't use the spell Incinerate. Or, sorry, Disintegrate.
I mean, that's what happened with good old Creed. You pretty much completely slaughtered him into a...
Yeah, there was just like raspberry jam all over the square. I mean, yeah. So the ideal would be something that does him a lot of melee damage or immobilizes him, so you can remove the heart. You kill him and then remove the heart, wouldn't it?
I don't have a paralysis spell, but what's
Something
Zambellini's
that keeps
plan?
him intact
Okay.
so that you can get the heart.
I have a plan that will require me to spend several days preparing a killing ground,
Okay.
and it's very likely to kill that thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Question: can any of you prevent teleportation?
Prevent.
Prevent.
Yeah.
Does
definitely.
counterspell count?
Depends on whether or not that's an innate ability. Possible.
If it's an innate ability, no. But if it is a spell, yes.
Marcus, do we know anything about how Wrath operates?
Not really.
Well, judging by the other two that we've seen so far, we can expect legendary abilities. We can expect 2 or 3 resistances that will stop whatever we're doing, maybe up to the first 3 times. Yeah, that we've got to burn through those first. So
Normally, I wouldn't expect something called Wrath to have any magical ability.
no, you'll have a resistance to it though. That's what I'm saying.
You could
Something that's
throw
melee-based
me
doesn't
like
count.
a... Since it's like a demonology lore check, you could throw me like history.
Those are decent checks. Oh, also, I now get to use my own Bardic Inspiration on myself.
Yay.
So I get a 33.
Well, you did long rest, so you don't need to actually use your party. But actually, yeah, if you want to use it for that, alright, yeah. So yeah, as a a demon, you know for a fact in the legends that they're pretty resistant to magic. You would imagine that they have probably they have advantage against any spells or other similar kinds of effects. That they're highly resistant to magic. But Wrath especially is a special one. He is quite often portrayed to be a giant Minotaur warrior with a overwhelming strength that rides on its demon goat, which is on fire. On top of that, you know that they're quite often pictured with infernal powers. It's not really magic, but it's something more bound to them. Imagine not Reptile, but what's the Mortal Kombat character? I'm blanking on Mortal Kombat. What's the devil one? Jesus.
I didn't play much Mortal. I know the main.
It's
one.
not Sub-Zero. It's his fucking
Scorpion.
Scorpion. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, imagine Scorpion, and they are masters of chaos, which means that they don't know how to cast any magic, but you notice that they are masters of chaos. Whenever magic is casted on them, that might have interesting consequences.
On them or around them?
It's I would describe it as kind of like a if you cast a spell against them.
Okay, can work with this. Is Wrath known to have any translocation ability? Any way to move from point A to B without crossing the intervening space?
You would imagine that he might have some kind of a short range personal teleportation.
Blink white then. Yeah.
Again, just like Scorpion. He would have like this short range.
Okay, then we need some way to stop him teleporting.
Other than that, he would probably know how to. Well, you know for a fact that he knows how to summon a portal back to the hive or the obelisk. But you would imagine that would take at least 10 minutes, so you don't need to worry about that one.
So, I still have a sanctuary ready to cast in that glyph. It's not going to take 24 hours. All I have to do is use that spell that's in the ring. That's a plus, right? It'll give him disadvantage on everything.
Yeah, but... Okay. I plan to trap him, and then to just let a continuing damage effect take care of it. Speaking of, is he immune to necrotic damage?
Necrotic? No.
Excellent.
They are quite often resistant to like basic weaponry like bludgeoning, slashing, fire, obviously because it's a devil.
You're saying I'm useless? How dare you?
Hey, it's only resistance.
It's okay, I have other spells. A lot of other spells.
Excellent. Can any of you cast Hallow?
Yes. Remember, I have it in the ring. It's ready to cast.
That is exactly what I need. Because extra dimensional interference, which is one of the effects you can choose, affected creatures can't move or travel using teleportation or by extra dimensional or interplanar means.
There we go. And then I have telekinesis. If he tries to physically run away, I can stop him. And I'm guessing since he's a demon, he doesn't like radiant.
Devil.
Don't forget that if you cast directly on him...
It depends the devil to devil if they're weak or not. Because it's usually demons and devil spawn that is really and undead.
I have Sunbeam, which causes a 30-foot.
And obviously it has the normal legendary resistances.
I have 2 radiant damage spells, so sorry, 3.
And since it's technically a war god, you would imagine that since he doesn't really have any spells, but he could potentially summon is like war host of the souls that he has collected.
We're not going to be fighting Kratos in demon form, are we?
I mean, basically. If you think about it, what is the difference between War/Wrath and Kratos?
Hmm.
Hmm. Well,
Okay. So if I'm going to prepare the killing grounds, I'm going to need 3 days for the preparation,
okay.
and if you want me to actually have anything higher than a level 4 spell, another day to rest.
So 4 days.
Correct.
Or one of those items that lets you regain all of your powers.
That sounds expensive.
They really are expensive.
I'm also going to need around 2200 2200 gold pieces worth of diamond dust for myself. And have you already paid for the Hello in the ring?
Yeah, that's we paid for that last time, but we never used it.
Excellent.
How much
So-
diamond dust? Was it 2200?
Yes, 2400 if I'm going to put your Hello into a glyph of warding.
I'll just deduct that. Hang on.
But we don't need it since we already have Hollow into a glyph of warding.
Trust me, you won't want to stay next to what is going to happen there.
Okay, edited.
So we need 2 glyphs of warding with Hollow in it?
No, you have Hello in a ring.
Yeah, but it's in a glyph of warding in a ring. That's how you set it up last time. Because even though it's in the ring, it takes 24 hours to cast. But if I cast it into the glyph of warding that was in the ring, then it's automatic.
That is not how glyph of warding works.
That's how
You
I
need to
understood it
put-
last time.
You need to put glyph of warding. Okay, so you put Hello into the ring,
Okay.
and then someone who has glyph of warding can use the ring to cast Hello. They need to
Okay.
make the glyph of warding, cast Hello, but the glyph of warding itself must be on a surface.
Okay. Well, Hollow was in the ring already. I understood that wrong last time. But I did take the day to prepare that last time because we stayed at the house preparing all that crap, and I took the day for that.
And that probably means you already paid the 1000 gold piece of components for that.
Yep.
Excellent. So, 4 days, 2400 gold pieces worth of diamond dust. Does that sound fair?
Sounds legit. Like, we're not gonna run out there without prepping.
Yeah, the only thing that was actively hunting you is dead, so you have your 4 days.
Yeah, and I mean we're at the house, so if a demon or anything's trying to hunt us, it can't get in the house.
So, I'm going to need a map to choose our killing ground. Marcus,
Okay.
if you would.
Yes, remember that the red circles were the activity of the plight, or the possible locations of Wrath himself.
Didn't we narrow that down further?
No. Not yet, at least. You were talking about it, but then you found out about the immortal guy, so you guys decided to go after him first. Which was near your house, so you would imagine that maybe that was narrowed down.
Okay, so we can exclude that one. Correct?
Yeah, more than likely. No reason that they would have 2 of their big guys in the same location. It's unnecessary.
So, 2 possibilities. I suppose we'll have to travel to Cowl or Fossil and see if anyone has heard of a giant or demon.
Okay. To Glitterwood. Alright, shall you get a boat or
Do
Yeah.
those places have teleportation circles?
you really don't know?
Mm.
You
Guess
would
we'll have to
estimate
take
that maybe Glitterwood might have one.
Okay, alternative plan. I'm going to polymorph my simulacrum into an adult is it copper dragon? Let me check for a second.
Is that even possible?
Yes.
How do you plan on turning
Bronze.
back?
An adult bronze dragon.
How do you plan on turning back?
Not at all. I'm turning my simulacrum into a dragon.
Oh,
Zambulini
okay.
is staying Zambulini.
Smart idea.
Marcus, true polymorph is so cool. I could turn a piece of dirt into a copper dragon.
I mean, I would estimate that it needs to be at least sentient.
Can't create life. or can
Yeah.
Actually, you can. You can turn an object into a creature.
you? Oh, you can.
You don't control the creature. It's basically a newborn creature, except fully grown.
So
Great.
imagine creating a new dragon. All of a sudden, he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. It's in this like tree because it's just
Actually, I think
dead.
they have. It's been a while since I read that entire thing. I think if you turn an object into a creature, you'd have control for a while. The creature
Yes,
is friendly to you and your companions.
Mhm.
Da-da-da.
Yep.
That's odd.
If the spell becomes permanent, so after an hour, you no longer control the creature. It might remain friendly to you, depending on how you have treated it.
Mm.
Good old chance die.
On the plus side, if you don't want to concentrate on that for an hour, you can just have it revert into an object.
Oh, why don't you just turn a piece of dirt into a dragon and we treat it really nice for an hour and, massage it and give it food and cattle and
We
then
could
cast a few persuasion spells?
take the simulacrum, which only has 6 HP remaining, and turn it into a dragon.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. I didn't know it was that hurt. Wait, can't we, isn't there a way to heal it?
No.
Yes, but not to recover its spell slots, so there really isn't a point. Also, it's more expensive to heal it than to make a new one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to make more ice?
Why?
For another simulacrum?
Oh, you can only have one.
Well, yeah, when that one dies.
We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
Alright.
For now, I do finger guns at my simulacrum, and it turns into an adult bronze dragon.
Again, I just imagine Ditto Dragon just having these plank eyes and...
Did you take the money out of the bag of holding?
I have not taken anything out of the bag of...
Okay, so we need to take out 22,000 gold pieces.
Let's wait with that until we actually do what we plan to do,
Okay.
You,
because we don't actually know where we'll go yet.
yep, you fly over the ocean with your new Ditto Dragon and land in the Kale. As you land slightly over the harbor. Well, slightly away from the harbor so you don't fucking scare the citizens of it. So, and you walk in there. And you see that the city is village is in a slight state of panic.
The simulacrum turns back into a person, because bronze dragons actually get to change their shape.
Mm.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, Beal, interested?
No.
He had enough that one time.
But this time he can sort of turn back.
Yeah, but will I have my spell slots and all my
Nope.
spells and all that?
He will
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, let's not turn into a dragon.
It's a cool little thing, but unfortunately, yeah, it takes away all of your cool shit.
Yeah, I like being.
I mean, all of your cool shit, except being a dragon.
True.
Being a dragon was fun until I wanted to go into a corridor. Then I had to be murdered. It wasn't a nice
Brutally.
experience.
Do not be such a wuss.
Oh, it's not a
Sad
wuss.
never having been murdered to turn back, because you always use the spell.
I picked the fire. I'm a fire element mage because fire doesn't do anything to me. Do you really think I like pain? Chains and whips do not excite me.
Yes.
Your, I mean, your granddaddy is Beelzebub. So yes, I do assume you're a bit of a masochist.
As long as I'm in control.
Okay?
The password is banana.
No,
believe it's called the safe word.
it's pineapples. That's the That's the
Oh,
safe
come on,
word.
you never played Magic. Magica.
I have Magic the Gathering with the PC.
No, Magic got the little top-down magic thingy-mabob. That Swedish game.
Does anyone know what they're talking about?
Never mind.
Okay, just Marcus is being weird again.
That
Fair.
game.
Hi everyone, I'm just checking if you can hear me okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, just because it's my new setup in my new house, so I just want to make sure nothing weird.
Yeah.
Like
no.
the last time I moved, my volume like died and I had to like reset it or whatever, but everyone sounds good.
Now, everyone, if you would excuse me and my beautiful queen, I believe we will have to go spelunking.
So, did you guys end up playing last?
No.
No.
What happened? I think I missed the one before because of my move stuff, or what happened in the The last I had was we killed the immortal guy, or like turned him into a paper.
That was the last thing that we played.
Okay, that was the last session. Okay.
Yeah, you. That was 2 weeks ago. You were there for that, and last week didn't happen. So
I've had so much going on between work and the move that, yeah.
And now you are hunting Wrath, or trying to at least figure out where he is, and you have landed in a small village of Kaol in the Five Sunsets Fief.
So the real question is, do they have an inn?
They... well, yeah. Yeah, they do have an inn.
Excellent. Assuming it's only one, I'm going to take my twin there. Behold, village of whatever this place is.
Kaol.
Village of Kael and
C-A-O-L.
Cavendish.
Or whatever.
Village of Kael. We are the great Zambolinis, and we have come to grace you with our presence, our song, tales.
We're the Sembolini 6. if you count the imp.
We are the great Zambolinis and hangers on.
Reminds me of the Hateful Eight.
And as they fully enter the inn, there's just suddenly a guitar riff from out of nowhere.
They're little. Yeah,
The
they
undertones.
pay some attention to you. Some of them give you a clap. Not that kind of a clap.
And the Zambolini start singing in harmony.
And one of them comes up to you and tries to grab, like, go for that. He puts like his hand over your neck and he's like, "Come on, buddy, come on, let me get you a drink."
Ah, a man after my heart. Of course, my friend. Let us proceed to the bar. Wouldn't happen to have an ale.
The boy wants some sludge.
That is a colorful description for ale.
And the barkeep gives you this strange greenish ale that is a interestingly colored foam. Or it has interestingly colored foam. And he says, "Oh, this is the house whistle, the sludge."
I see. Perhaps I'll have my brother try it first. Fred?
He
And the simulacrum.
drinks it, he spits it, goes for another drink, and just kind of shrugs and is like, it's okay.
Well, my new friend, what is your name?
I'm the barkeep here. I'm Joseph.
Joelstar.
You know what? Sure, I'm Joe Star.
My friend, I'm going to call you Jojo.
Gotcha.
So, Jojo,
So what you doing here? Haven't you seen that? I see. What you doing here?
I have heard some interesting rumors that I wish to check.
Really now?
A kind of inspiration for a new song.
Well, you probably came into the wrong place. We're kind of being raided at this moment. It's not exactly a pretty sight unless you're seeking your own death.
Well, that depends. Is the one raiding you a goat demon?
I do not know of such things, or haven't seen such things, or heard such things, but there is some undead lurking about here. Some group of, I believe they call it the Plight. Creature of them came in here, and they killed some of our folks, and they turned into horrifying creatures of the undead. And now they're raiding the countryside here.
If you're in danger from the blight, then we may be able to render aid.
Oh, that would be a good thing. The mayor has been looking for help, has promised a good, healthy 5,000 gold to the group of adventurers who manages to put them down. We sent already 2, but they failed.
My friend, if I may have a word with you. Short huddle away from from Jojo. These may not be our.
What do you mean?
We are searching for one of the deadly sins, wrath. Do you think he would be subtle?
Do I think he'd be... I'm sorry, you cut out.
Subtle.
I don't know. I don't really know the workings of these demons.
I truly
These
doubt
sins.
that a being called Wrath would be subtle. Now, I am
What's in
fairly
a name? Don't judge
I
a
am-
book by its cover.
Well, these things are named by their nature. Greed, sloth, pride, wrath. It is not a name, it is their nature. Now, I strongly suspect that if Wrath was active in the area, these people... Which means that Wrath likely is not here. And any day we delay in dealing with lesser threats, he runs free.
You do make the
It's
greater threat is
Well, we could
So-
save a town while you are investigating and trying to prepare. You're not
So-
really needing us for that.
True. So perhaps we should be cautious when offering to render aid. We may not be able to back up those promises.
This is my home country and I want to defend this town. Especially against the Blight.
I understand.
I suppose allowances could be made for friends. Sometimes 100 people you know can be more important than 1,000 people you do not.
You said so yourself you needed 4 to 5 days to prepare.
Yes, but I need 4 to 5 days to prepare on site after I've found out where Wrath is.
Well, isn't he hunting us? Don't you just pick a spot and we make some noise? Why not make the noise here?
We could find a spot and draw him or it to us rather than us going to
I mean, it
their
Certainly, how do you propose we do that? To the best of my knowledge, he is not hunting us. Specifically.
Is he connected with these blight
Oh yes.
at all?
yes.
Is he connected with the blight here that are raiding this area?
You
Probably not.
don't know that, but probably not.
Again,
I mean,
if he was, these people would probably know about a goat demon.
yeah, they haven't seen one or heard of one.
Is there any way we could find out the source of we're trying to find him? I don't know what we know about where he's located.
I mean, it is sort of strange to you. I'm gonna say this that this is a really remote island with almost maybe not even 500, maybe like a couple of hundred people living on it. So what the fuck the Blight is doing here?
Well, I wouldn't think of that because my intelligence is 7, but
We could
You
take
know-
care of the Blight here and maybe find some information from them about where Wrath is.
If you wish to protect your home, I will accede to that request.
Especially when they
If-
have been focusing on nothing but major locations for the war so far.
If you wish to protect your home, I will accede to that request. However, if this is truly about information, do not forget there is a second area we have yet to check. It is your choice.
Oh, it's my choice.
You did say you wish to protect your home, did you not?
Yes. And you wanted to...
If this
Go
is
for
your
that.
home and you wish to protect it, then as a friend, I will assist.
Nah, it's a whole country as a home.
Oh, so the entirety of the Sunset Thief. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were saying this island
Country.
is your home.
I'd rather not see my motherland get invaded more by the Blight than it already is. I think every chance we get to remove the Blight
True.
from this place is a good thing.
But don't forget the other area is also infested with the blight. And perhaps, again, we may find Wrath there.
The problem is we don't know where he is. And I bet
I mean, now you have a really good guess, which is more than likely 90% true.
We had 3 areas where he was likely to be. We have excluded 2 now.
Because, like Huller said, it's Wrath is not exactly known for being, well, subtle.
If a giant goat demon smashes things, odds are people around there will know.
Do we have any way, or, several of you are such powerful spellcasters. Do you have any way to locate this creature?
None of you really have, like, a translocation spell.
No.
No, I mean,
I'm afraid that
Like
I am not
information.
versed in the divination school of magic. I am in possession of neither the locate object, locate person, or scrying spells, if that is what you're asking.
like, sounds like it. I'm no
Closest
wizard.
thing to it that you have, which is your super trump card, is you can call out I forget the dragon's name, but a certain dragon that owes you a favor.
No, we need that favor.
That's the
We've
closest thing that you have, like something to a spell like that.
We've already decided what that favor is too, so no, we need that favor.
For locating one guy, yeah, better to save it.
For the sake of the relatively new guy, the quote-unquote King of Dragons owes us a favor. We currently wish to end the Blight forever. There's a heart inside of a obelisk that that is the source of the Blight. And if stabbed with the correct weapon, which we already have in our possession, the Blight will basically be over. Problem is, the entire obelisk is a giant anti-magic field, basically. And we have no way of getting to that heart. The anti-magic field is made by homunculi. And the Dragon King could, theoretically, as his favor, snap his fingers and kill all of the homunculi.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, we want to get the heart of the archdemon because that will allow us instant teleportation to that obelisk. At which point we call in the favor, homunculi die, we get to use magic, we can get to the heart, we stab it, we end the Blight.
So we could stop the blight attacks here by finding the demon.
Yes.
Well then, let's do it.
Is anyone in disagreement? Anyone wish to, delay our mission to save this place?
Sounds good.
I could, you mentioned locate object. I could, with arrest, I could learn that spell. I don't know how useful it would be.
Well, finding an object is not the problem here. Finding
It's a very short range.
Yeah, in this case, locate person or something like that would be the one.
Unless we knew of an object that the demon possessed.
Not.
But I'd have to be within like 1,000 feet to even.
Yeah, that does not help us. We need a coverage of like 100 miles plus. That being said, Marcus, how long would we have to fly to get to the other zone?
Maybe 2 days? Maybe a day? Let's say day and a half.
You can rest on Dragon back.
It's quite a long flight.
Could I use sending to like taunt Wrath to meet us somewhere?
Oh, I was just thinking of a giant illusion in the sky saying Wrath is a cunt. I never said Zambolini was subtly either. And somehow don't expect Wrath to have a lot of self-control.
Well, how do we find this Wrath? That's the most important thing. We've established that. What can we do now that works towards that?
We should go to the other area and ask around if anyone has seen a giant goat demon.
Alright.
Are there any, rather than just asking if we've already covered this, obviously we came across a demonologist that we rescued. Would there be any people like him or him who know about these demons and either where to find them or
that's where we got this information from.
Yeah, it's him we got the locations from. Could we perhaps check the third location before we start finding other demonologists?
Right, okay. So we're already doing that. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Let me just get us a little thingy. Not that thingy. Come on, map tools load. Hold on a second. Big loading bar for some reason. Might have a slight internet but sounds like we have a plan. But yes, you take flight, you fly, and you either sleep on the dragon's back or land on the way and sleep on one of the smaller islands. Either way, in the let's say midday-ish, like late morning, you land in the city. Well, it's not a city, but in the village of Dodheim. Like that. Well, outside of the village of Dodheim. Because once again, I don't imagine that you will wanna land inside of the city with a dragon. That might
probably not
bring you some problems.
Again, we enter the village as the great Zambolinis and his posse.
Some village guard is gonna think that the dragon is hostile and shoot it down. Well, try to shoot it down. I don't imagine that the village guards have really a chance against the dragon.
I mean, he could crit and deal like 5 damage.
But you come into the quite bustling village, which has the militia. Well, part of the militia. You wonder where the other part is, and you find like this small little death field, which have about 12 carts filled with corpses. And they're doing them quick burial, bonfire funerals.
Well, this place is living up to its name. My friends, I have a strange feeling that we have found the place Wrath is.
As you see, the normal villagers like there's not too many left, but whoever is left is trying to pack and leave.
I'm going to stop one of them. Excuse me.
Yeah, you stop this old lady with his baby, and she's like, yeah.
This would usually sound insane, but I'm willing to guess that it does not currently. We're looking for a large goat demon.
A what? A demon?
A large goat demon.
Goat demon. Goat demon. Well, I don't know what was it, but there was this battle in the nearby town of Tullenfall, and the leader of that group was a large creature with horns, riding some kind of a goat.
Yep. I am much obliged, man.
The whole village was destroyed among its militia. We sent our, with its guards, we sent our militia there, but most of them was, defeated.
Alright then. If you could point me to whoever leads this village.
The mayor has left, but you can talk to the town militia sergeant.
Thank you, madame. And I turn towards the nearest militia man. You! I require your sergeant.
He's over there, by that village house.
Excellent. My friends, if you will follow me. Sergeant!
Yeah, you come towards the mayor's hut. You see 2 guards outside of it. They punch you to wait. You see one of them open the door and ask, there's some people trying to come and see you, sir. And he's like, send them in, send them in.
Thank you,
Let's say this house. Because that's the biggest house on this map. But hold on, let me find another thingy. You go in and you see a sergeant behind this desk with a pile of paperwork and 2 other militia guards, like corporals, among him talking. And he's like flipping the papers and reading through them. And he's just sitting there, and he's like frustrated as he looks upon you, and he's like, "Oh,
You would think that in this situation you would not have to do paperwork. My apologies. My name
this ain't
is
paperwork, but who you be?"
My name is Zambolini. I am most recently from Wohnheim, and I have come to well, be of assistance.
Zambolini, I think I have heard of you.
You may have heard me referred to as the Great Zambolini.
I think I heard of the Zambolini and his funky punch. Yes.
Excellent.
I believe you're adventurers.
In a way, yes. But let us cease talking about us and talk more about...
Yes, how can I help you?
situation.
What you doing amongst these parts? There's a war going on, don't you know?
We are quite aware, thank you. We are also aware that there is a large demon riding a goat around this place.
Yes, a huge devil that we saw on the front line. Killed about 50 of our soldiers in a couple of moves.
Yes, he is quite out of your league. But not necessarily out of ours.
He's surrounded by them. Hordes of undead. We couldn't even touch him.
We have come to, well, take care of him.
Really? Did the king give you an order? Or are you here on your own business?
That is not necessarily an easy question to answer.
Well, doesn't matter to me as long as we have help. As you probably saw, we're in a little over our heads.
Yes, quite. Now, I assume you are evacuating the village?
Yeah, we're holding out here for a couple of days, and then we'll go and delay the horde for long as we can.
Excellent. Now, we require 4 days to prepare a killing ground for that creature. And it seems to me like this village would do nicely.
Well, that is possibly ability. We just need to... Blackstone will fall soon, but we can probably buy that time for you.
Excellent. If you would keep the village square, well, free, that would be very much appreciated.
Not gonna be a problem. These villagers are gonna be going out of here.
Excellent.
I can lend you some of them on my men if you need them.
No, the preparations will have to be magical in nature.
What, you don't want the less than useless level?
Unless you have some powerful wizard with you?
Nope.
I figured. Now, if you would excuse me.
That was
So, what I am going to do over the next 3 days is cast the following spells. Every day, I'm casting 2 glyphs of warding with Wall of Force in them. I am setting up a box, which should be, let's see, I can do 30 by 30 feet.
Let's make this
All
map a
damage.
little bigger, so we'll have like a proper battleground.
I can, if I have the right materials, I can cast something like
Well, that's the town square.
Magic Circle. Here, I'm going to link it. This is it's only a 10-foot radius, but this is something where if what we're fighting is a fiend or undead, we can either lock them in or can set up an area for us to be in. It does take a minute to cast, so it's not right like in combat, but it'd be like setting up a spot when we know things are about to go.
So basically what I'm planning here is make an actual box out of Wall of Force, which we then trap Wrath in. And in the middle of that have a symbol of death, which will deal 10d10 necrotic damage to him every round. The great thing about Wall of Force is...
Do we know?
No, because since I'm using a box, so I'm doing a full 6 Glyphs of Warding. Each of those will cast Wall of Force, 10 by 10 feet panels, of which 9 will always form a side of the box.
How do you get the top one? Where do you put the glyph?
On one of the buildings.
Okay.
It just has to be connected to the glyph. So... 3... 6... So it will be roughly this size. Much better. So this is sort of the size the box is going to have at the end. So the thing fits comfortably inside. In the middle goes a symbol of death and another glyph of warding with hello, to definitely prevent anything from teleporting in or out. Now, the glyph of warding and the symbol both last for 10 minutes, I believe. Check on that. No, the glyph of warding lasts as long as a spell would last. And Wall of Force lasts up to 10 minutes, yes. And so does the symbol. So essentially we'd be getting 10 minutes of 10d10 necrotic damage each round, which probably should be enough to kill Wrath. Does that sound like a plan? Yes, no, maybe?
Good.
Ah, I see. Literally nobody listens.
Probably.
I mean, sounds pretty smart.
So Marcus, that is what I do with my 3 days.
Oh. Yeah. 3-4 days, whatever.
3 days, and then I need to rest so I can regain my spell slots just in case something happens.
I mean, long as your cliffs and whatever don't wear out in the extra day.
They do not. They don't ever wear out.
Testing. Can you guys hear me?
Yes?
Yes.
No?
Should we set this trap in town, like Beal is saying, or should we set it?
Yeah, I think we should set it right here in the town square. Because eventually Wrath is probably coming here anyways. It seems like he's just at the head of an army to overrun all the towns around.
Yeah, let me just show you the world map here. The woman who you were talking to said that, well, actually dwarf said that Tullenfall over here has already been destroyed. And in the next 2 days, he said, he estimated that Blackstone would fall.
They're coming here after that, so odds are they'll be here in 4 to 5 days.
And he promised you that he would try to buy you the 4 days that you needed.
Can we not go
Okay, my
safe
last
then?
question is, how are you setting off all the glyphs to go off at the same time?
An excellent question. I get to define triggers for those glyphs. Now, the glyphs of warding and the glyph of hello, the glyphs of warding with wall of force and the hello are going to get set off when I say box. And the symbol of death is going to set off when I say bang. Now I just need to
Great.
avoid saying those words in the meantime.
You just said them.
But I haven't started making those yet. Unless you're literally asking that after 3 days.
Hey, how are you setting these off, by the way?
With the power of my mind.
Cool.
Short story, magic. I don't have to explain it.
Wait, I didn't have to explain all that? You should have told me that sooner.
I mean, that's the short answer to everything. How does this work? It's magic. I don't have to explain it. There we go. We almost have a... Oh, I should probably transfer you back into the town, which we now have a strange looking town, but town nonetheless. Alright, do you wanna set yourself up in some kind of a battle formation?
I'm gonna make a temple.
Or,
I think I'm going to stand on top of those glyphs.
yeah, you can position
somebody
yourself.
Forces are coming.
Somebody
from
needs to lure him
north,
there.
right?
You not 100% sure where they would be coming from.
Well, I mean, just from the sense of you pointed out those 3 towns, and they're like, one is to the,
Can you guys hear me?
they're from north to south along that.
Yeah,
channel.
south. West to northwest, or so.
All right, yeah.
Good
I'd be out in
guess
the
is
open.
probably the main entrance over here.
And if we got to a point where we're within, like, we know stuff's going to happen in like 10 minutes, like, I would cast some spells, probably on myself, I think.
I'm just going to hover with my cloak activated over this roof, invisibly.
Let's see.
So I missed a lot trying to fix this mic. So we're not gonna activate Hollow here until the demon's here, because then he won't be able to come inside. And since we're fighting.
Yeah, I put hollow in one of the glyphs.
Okay, sweet.
Indeed. Now, let me find you some monster tokens.
My mic just stopped working all of a sudden. I don't know
Wanna
why.
come into my temple?
When we're close to the time happening, but like not an immediate, I would cast this at level 5 on myself, Armor of Agathis. So it's 20.
I'm just loading up with straight damage bolts in the magazine. That's all.
Probably a good thing because they're more than likely immune to poison.
Yeah. I don't think. Well.
And more than likely sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, straight damage bolts always have drought poison on them. What I'm saying is, I'm not doing anything special with my bolts because
Yeah.
they probably have so many bloody resistances and whatever. It's a waste, really. Bolts are really for killing ads. You know, if they're special.
Okay, let me save that. And let me drag that over. This is gonna take a while to set up, so if you need to grab something, do it now.
Sure. Be back in a moment.
Even then, I need to soon go grab some more water, so this is a short break. Let's call it.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I need to first look to some tokens that you're gonna fight, because the Roll20 library is going to be a bitch again.
Okay, bathroom break.
So yeah, go to the bathroom, get something to drink. I don't know.
Fix your microphone.
Fix your microphone.
It's like if I put the the cable in like a little bit, the mic works, but then I can't hear sound.
Interesting.
But then if I put it all the way, the mic cuts off. Like there's no.
Oh yeah, I have had that problem in the past.
And it was just working a few minutes ago, and then it just decided to stop. So now I'm on my phone. The only way you guys can hear me is through my phone. But my PC microphone is shot. I don't know if it's the cable or what.
Yeah, it's usually the cable somewhere in the middle has, or somewhere has just gone array.
I have to order.
I don't know.
I have to order a new cable then.
Yeah, it's with headphones or mics. I have witnessed this that the cable is shit. It's really bad. I have had like tens and tens and tens of headphones, and it's always the goddamn cable. Well, sometimes it's the cable and sometimes it's the left ear muff. All of a sudden, all sound from one of the sides of the headphone all of a sudden like cuts out.
Astro 840 cable replacement. Damn. $25.
Fuck, I need to take a screenshot. Region. Snap. One of those. And one of those. Oh, you saw nothing.
So how do I know which? So I just get the whole cable from scratch, or just the top part?
I don't know.
Shit, let me try some.
Because it might possibly be the headphone itself. Or is it the mic that has it?
Well,
Or-
the microphone works because
Oh.
like I have it like somewhat connected, and like my sound setting on the computer registers it. But if I plug it in all the way, then it just cuts off.
Yeah. I definitely have had that problem in the past. I just don't know where it's from. It might be the cable, it might be the...
Because like the cable, I have to buy it in two parts because I need the microphone and headphone jack, and then just the headsets only have one jack. So I guess it converts it from 2 to 1. I'm not sure if that's the part that's bad or...
I'm gonna be mounted too.
Now, I'm gonna go and grab some water, so when I'll be back, hopefully everybody's here and we can get this underway. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think it's the top part. It's broken. Oh, wait. No, it's back. It's gone again. Fuck. Testing.
Yeah, we hear you.
Mm.
I'm back.
Nice.
Could try.
Okay. Is everybody here?
I
I'm
believe
here.
so.
Now everybody's here. Alright.
Yeah.
Good. In that case, after 4 days and waiting around a little while, you are prepared for battle. Well,
Oh,
looks
hang
like...
on, real quick. I'm sorry. Next to Zen, I put my warhorse. Can you make it large?
Sure.
Because I'm gonna be riding around on the battlefield on the horse.
Okay. On the horsey. It looks like Beale is taking the front line, eh?
That dragon seems to be a bit large. It's only huge.
Fine. There we go. Look. He's such a happy dragon. Apparently Beale is taking the front gate!
Now it's a bit small. It has to be 3x3, Marcus.
Hold on. That's a single square. Let's have it like that. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's huge enough.
There we go.
Okay. But like I said, you wait around a little while until a darkness looms in the sky. You see some of the militia running towards the city. Well, the surviving militia, which is like less than a dozen. As the darkness approaches, you hear like a loud roar. Multiple ones. And it doesn't take too long until the main gate all of a sudden just flies and bursts open. As you see a few creatures pour in, but the most notable one is a gigantic hydra. A death hydra with its bone and skin showing. And it's followed by some withers, as you see there are multiple floating flame skulls surrounding their head, and a few weeps.
As the forces approach, I want to cast Major Image with just giant letters. Wrath is a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I would cast Spiritual Weapon.
And because I believe the image actually has an auditory component, it also keeps saying that on repeat.
Yeah, that microphone, don't worry.
Wrath is a bitch. Wrath is a bitch. Wrath is a bitch.
And I would like to prep this battle by casting a spell.
Did the Oh, you never put one on as a piece as a character. I need a spiritual weapon 60 feet from me.
Okay. Well, because I'm not gonna bother adding a sheet for
Well, that way I could drag it on and I could control it.
Yeah, I guess so. That would be easier.
That would
Sure.
be the reasoning.
Let's
be the
put it
reasoning for it.
in the second form, I guess. Let's see. Let's give you a sword in that sheet.
I want a twin spell haste on Dark Hand and the Bronze Dragon.
Excellent choice.
So
there
Dark
you
Hand,
go. Spiritual
Your-
weapon should be in the second form.
I got it.
so Dark Hand, you're hasted, and the Bronze Dragon is hasted.
Okay, let me roll some initiatives on the monsters. No, not the warhorse. The warhorse is not a monster, unfortunately.
And Seal and Bill, you are morning bonded.
19 and...
What's this square that we're in? It says Temple.
Temple of the Gods.
Oh, because there's enemies all around us.
Yeah. But they will be at a disadvantage to get in here, if they can even get in here. Or they will get minus a d4 to every roll, pretty much.
Okay.
And they need to make a check to get in.
Okay, then yeah. This is a good spot to be.
Did... God damn it, I closed the sheet for the weeps. There's the weep. Hello, weep. What is your initiative bonus? +2, you say?
There's a strangely agile weep.
Oh, I accidentally rolled the wrong way. It was a 12 on him. Then it's an 18 on him. And that's a 9 on him. And the Hydra.
Since my feet and I act as one unit, can it just go on my
Yeah,
initiative?
it goes on your turn. Oh, or your, yeah. So we don't have to track him too. Because even technically we have, let's see, is Krampus in the initiative too? No. Now he is.
Yeah. Yeah, I was working on it.
And
Bubbles isn't.
Yeah, Bubbles. The pointless.
Bubbles is here to take damage if they come inside this temple.
I
And
mean-
does this temple have a balcony?
I don't think so. It have windows and one door.
Okay, then I'll just shoot through the window.
Okay, let's get this encounter started with Krampus, since he apparently is the fastest.
Yes, Krampus is just going to turn invisible and wait for something to try to come in here.
There we go. Now the gate has been properly busted. Okay. In that case, Darius.
I'll just move up to my door. Can't really see anything. I'll hold an action with a Sacred Flame if anything comes into line of sight.
Hey, I know. It's a temple. Get it?
Mm-hmm.
No, let's just keep it as a square. So we don't have to overburden the roll 20. Okay, the Wither. Let's see. Oh, it's a big creature, okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Whenever the weather rolls initiative thing. Okay, that doesn't affect you guys. Okay. The Wither will fly up as it comes towards you. It takes, let's see, what's its speed? 60, you say. It will fly up on top of this house here. And it sees quite a big target over there in the dragon, and he sees the rest of you too. And he will start this out by he will use explosive skull. Negative skull. Alright, I will use that. As he picks up one of the heads and tosses it. Let's see. It's a 20-foot blast, and he will center it here. Because it wants to get the dragon, but also it will get Zambolini. Dark Hand, he is on top of the building, I assume.
I'm about 25, 30 foot above the building.
So yeah,
Hovering.
you're slightly off the hit. Okay. Let's see.
Obligatory question, is that a spell?
No. It's
Projectile.
he throws one of his skulls, which is a negative skull. It explodes in a 20-foot radius. It's a recharge skill. Within 20 foot, targets have to roll me a fortitude saving throw DC 19.
Fucking hell.
I assume that's a Constitution save. Does anyone currently give me advantage on that?
Yeah, I mean Constitution. I mean that's what I meant to say, but I said fortitude saving throw.
Zambolini makes it.
Yeah.
And somehow the dragon, despite having a plus 13 to that, fails.
Ah, jeez. Okay. Those that were hit takes some necrotic damage. Let me see, does it do anything? The skull unleashes its necrotic power. Every creature within 20 foot must succeed, or as a failed save. Oh, okay. If you failed at the saving throw, you take 38 necrotic damage at the start of its next turn. So, I believe the only dragon failed?
And what else?
No, that's it. I mean, sorry. I meant to roll the damage first. But 35 necrotic damage, half as much if you failed. And on top of that, if you failed, you take an extra 2d8 at the start of your turn.
17.
So, let me mark the dragon with the little marker, so we know that he'll still take some damage.
Also, mark one so that he doesn't forget he has haste.
Yeah, who has haste?
The dragon and Dark Hand.
The dragon and dark hand. Let's mark those up with the lightning image. Dragon and dark hand. Okay, that's for the wither. The whip, which is not nearly as cool as the wither. No wonder, because they're highly D-leveled. well, they're low level. But it will get over... let's see, what's his speed? Is his speed also 60? Doesn't have any speed? Oh, there it is. Okay. 30. It floats on top of this building over here. Let's see, a range of 60. Is Dark Hand invisible? No, he didn't mention. Oh, okay, you are.
I activated it when I flew up above that building. I said.
Okay.
He did.
Because I was going to attack you, but since he can't see ya, the only creature that it can truly see is the dragon. And it will use its ability, Psychic Manipulation. The dragon has to roll me a... intelligence saving throw, DC 17. Sorry, that was hard to read. Okay, he succeeded. Let me see, does he take anything? No. Since it failed. We can say that the dragon... Hold on. Is the initiative fucked up? Yes, the initiative is fucked up. Because Spiel had 13 and for some reason
Oh, so it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, I need to figure out where the windows are in this thing.
I assume this is a window over here.
This is the door.
Okay, that's the door.
I haven't really figured out how many windows I want. I can just say it's all windows if you want.
All windows.
40, 45, 50, 50.
Let's say that you get to choose 4 windows in your house.
It said it can be made however you want it to be.
It's like a cathedral where you see there are like those high windows, like just row of high windows, and a wall
Okay.
between.
So what I'll do is 5, 10, 15. I'll look over here. Crap. Work. No. But yeah, I can do that.
Yes,
So
that's
screw that.
your
5,
trap.
10, 15. So 5, 10, 15, and then I'm going to cast. What's that spell called? Here it is. Hello, Sunbeam.
Okay.
But I'm casting it over. How do I grab this? No, I can't grab it. What the hell happened to it?
You roll
You
20 cents.
moved it into a spot. There you go. That should
Yeah.
help.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me grab it. Okay.
Because there was too many other lines there, so it got confused.
So yeah, that's how I'm casting it. Oh, and that's the quicken spell.
I wonder actually what is the rule about diagonal casting, because that is in a strange angle that you're targeting that in.
Yeah. I mean, I can do it straight as well. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because it's technically, but it doesn't matter.
It's a beam, so it depends how I'm facing. So if I'm facing diagonally, then it'll shoot diagonally. If I'm facing straight.
Okay, let's see. Weep. What saving that is? Constitution. Made it, and well.
It's disadvantage if it's undead. Is the weep undead?
Let me check. The wither is undead. The weep is new. Oh, no, it is.
So yeah, it's disadvantage.
Well, there. I actually rolled it already. On the other guy, 7 roll. Oh, it's just the same bonus. Alright.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Oh, it makes it.
Made it. So 29. Let me see. Weep, how much health you have? Not too much. Let me increase that just slightly.
So the one that failed it is blinded.
Let's give it a nice number. Okay, 29 damage, and it is blinded, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Is that savings or just forever?
Until my next. Yeah, until my next turn.
Okay, let's mark him with this bleeding eye.
And the good thing is that the spell, I can cast it over and over again once I activate it once.
29 health is 14, correct? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And the big wither, the big boy,
takes
ooh, Jesus,
14 damage.
he has a lot of health apparently. Well, no wonder he's a higher fucking challenge rating than the Weep. A lot higher.
So then, as my bonus action or my regular action, since the first one was quickened, I'm gonna take my sorcery points away. Eldritch Blast to this guy.
Oh yeah, on the Weep. I believe Blinded grants you advantage.
I'll take it. It's 25 hit.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can roll to see if I get a crit, huh?
Yeah, you can always check that.
Yeah, okay. No. Okay, it's 1. That's 2. And that's 3.
So just regular hits.
Yeah, 1, 2, and come on, do damage. 3. Roll 20 is a little slow.
It is. Too many people playing again today.
Is that? Do you guys see 2 or 3 hits?
2. So, I mean, 2 damage rolls so far.
Okay, there
That's
we
3, 4.
And there we go. 13. Okay. 3 bolts, 3 damage rolls. Ouch. And
go. Oh wait, there's that 4th one. Yeah, it's slow, but just the first 3.
yeah, for first 3.
And that ends my turn. Actually, I'll take a step back, and that ends my turn.
Let me see how does this work. Sorrowful Shriek. Whenever the Weep takes damage from either melee or a ranged attack, I believe Eldritch Blast counts as a ranged attack. It will use Sorrowful Shriek. The creature with attacked it within 60 feet that can hear it must succeed on a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
How does that work since I'm inside this temple? Does that temple grant me something?
Can you hear sound in it?
I think so.
Lots of physical things.
Yeah, I don't think it blocks sound. So go ahead and roll me that Wisdom 17. And don't worry, this is a recharge ability.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I can't abuse it.
So wisdom.
Wisdom.
I failed.
Ooh, this is going to hurt a little.
$28.
Well, you only take half.
I want to take half?
Yeah, you're water bonded.
Oh, I'm warded bond. Ooh.
Good.
So let me add that little thing to my. I'll
Okay.
add.
This little biggie flies on top of this roof.
I can see him, so I will use my reaction to fire the sacred flame.
Ooh. You know he's gonna take that's gonna cost you. Okay. Poor choice provoking the wither. Because when you do, it turns its heads against you. Can I potentially cast spells into your temple?
I think so, as long as it's not
Actually,
like a physical
since
project.
it's not a spell even, it's just action, the Necrotic Skull. Recharge 6. Yeah, sure. I will cast it here, so it's a 20-foot blast with a Constitution saving throws from Darius, Bubbles, Krampus, and Beal.
Constitution.
Constitution, DC 19, I believe. Yeah, 19.
God.
It's a big bada boom.
Damn, I'm failing everything.
Apparently you are. Thankfully you are taking half, but Darius might be starting to hurt soon.
I have resistance to necrotic, so that's not that bad.
And since you guys did fail at the start of your next turn, you will take an extra 38. But I think Bubbles and Krampus might be dead.
Yeah. Unless Bubbles run. Yeah, no.
Bye,
Yeah,
Bubbles and Krampus. It was fun seeing you again. Especially Bubbles, since you only have used Bubbles like once before in an encounter. And he actually damage.
Yeah, I've been keeping Bubbles at the house, but I brought him with me this time. I should have kept him. So I take, oh crap, 22.
Ouch.
Yeah, I don't like this dude.
It's better than 44.
You might need to step away from the door and heal yourself.
As long as I'm in here, I'll heal with extra D8.
Oh, okay.
Does that count for all of your allies, Bill?
It's every time a creature inside the temple is healed by a level 1 spell or higher, they will heal them
Oh, there we go.
extra, I think. Or maybe it's just my wisdom modifier. Let me read. It's a long text.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
But let's go with a Zambolini.
Okay, first question. Does anybody know if haste will allow me to use my Dragon's Breath on the extra attack?
It's an attack. So no.
Is that a recharge skill?
Yes.
No, you can't use it twice.
You can't even use multi-attack. It's just a single attack.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Use my normal action for multi-attack and then use my haste action for a lightning breath.
Okay, that
I think-
works.
Yeah,
I
that'll
think.
work.
No, I think the haste attack is only what's it called? An
You get it
attack
next.
or
Hmm.
let's see. So
One
One.
weapon attack only sounds like no.
yeah, dash, disengage, hide, or use an
Although, I
object.
mean, technically it's a breath weapon, but I think it's probably a no.
I don't
That's
think a breath as a weapon
so
attack.
fucking loose
Or use an
lawyerly.
object. Hmm.
But tell you what, you are a cool. He's a cool dragon. I will allow it this once.
Excellent.
Because if you think
Then-
about it in like D&D lore, yeah, or even like fantasy tropes, obviously the dragon is gonna breathe on you, but
Would you allow spellcasters to cast spell with haste then?
This is not a spell. though.
sure,
Anyways,
I don't have a problem
the
with that.
regular Zambolini first is going to inspire the dragon, and then is going to drop his pants for a sunbeam. He's only going to hit that Withern,
Okay,
so give me a con save,
let me see. I believe
DC
it-
of 19, I believe.
He failed.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
crap,
60.
I forgot to, let's backtrack a little, and, who used Sunbeam before Bill?
Yes, I use Sunburn.
I don't think you rolled twice on your dice, I forgot to mention since they are undead. Radiant damage. So,
Oh.
would you roll
I mean,
that
you-
68 another additional time?
What? But you don't roll the damage twice. The creature has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but don't undeads take extra radiant?
Yeah, you take extra
but
radiant damage.
That's just double damage.
Oh, so instead of 29, he would have taken...
No,
Is
we
that
did nick it
Almost 60?
to
Is that a
double
house
die.
rule on the radiant?
No, we fixed it to that every time that you do crit damage or they're vulnerable, you do double die.
Okay, but aren't... Yeah, so that means undeads are vulnerable to radiant, right?
Yeah, so roll the extra 68, both you and Sembolini.
Just a quick question: is that vulnerability to radiant? Is that a house rule?
I forget how exactly it works every time, so we're going with the double die.
So yes, it's a house rule.
Okay.
Somebody can check on it, but
Usually vulnerability
I don't
is just
care.
double damage. Vulnerability is double damage and resistance is half damage usually.
But we're gonna say that it's double die because you can either horribly botch with it, or you can succeed gloriously.
So they both take an extra 21 damage.
Well, the other one took half only, remember?
Oh, that's right. That's okay.
And then he's going to take a bit of cover. As for the dragon, he's going to do sweep around because he has a fly speed of 80.
Hold on, before you do anything with the dragon, remember that it had the 38 thingy. So, 6 necrotic damage.
6 damage.
Not a lot.
So, then, as its regular action, it's going to use his multi-tag, meaning it uses its Frightful Presence and then makes 1 bite and 2 claws. Frightful Presence says each creature of the dragon's choice that is within 120 feet of the dragon and aware of it, which should be everyone, since it's currently flying, must succeed on a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute.
They're
I assume most of them are... Yeah, I assume most of them are immune.
Yeah.
But since that's not a recharge power, might as well.
Yeah, might as well make sure, but since they're undead, doesn't really do anything.
Okay, so then 1 bite and 2 claws.
That's also another thing that I've seen some DMs do, that if you do fear powers at all, it also affects your teammates.
If it's an area of effect, it would, sure.
So assuming a 20 hits, that would be a total of 41 damage.
Let me see. The withers don't have that much AC. Yes, that both are hit. So 20...
All 3.
No, okay.
All
so
3 attacks hits, so that's a total of 41 damage.
15 and... Oh, okay. There we go.
So 10, 15, and 16. And then for the haste action, he's going to use his lightning breath, which has a 10-foot wide line. So that's going to hit both Witherns and the whip. Let's see if I actually macroed that.
Isn't that like a closed burst only?
No, that's a line. A 90-foot line.
Closed burst. Once again, I just want to play 4th edition.
Yeah, they make DC 19 dex saving throws or take 79 lightning damage.
So these 2 withers.
And the whip.
Okay. So dex saving throws, so right. Weep. What's
Failed.
19?
He's 19.
Okay. So the middle one succeeded. So 70.
So the 2 that failed takes 79 damage, and the one that succeeded takes 39.
Ouch. Let me calculate the damage. Ouch. He is he's bloodied. That wither next to the dragon.
And that will be it.
Jeez.
And now we wait very scared for what that giant hydra will do.
I'm
Is
not
the
even
one thing destroyed
100%
with the
sure what it
79?
can do, because I haven't taken a that close of a look at its stats. And, but it's quite guaranteed that it's probably going to hurt. I mean, it is a Hydra after all. Oh, I skipped Dark Hand accidentally, sorry, I did not mean to. So, Dark Hand, if you would, you have a turn.
Right, okay. Which one of these looks not too healthy?
That one. The
How's
wither-
that lady up there doing? Or whatever it
basically,
is.
I'm gonna put two.
This one, whip, yeah, not good, too good. Actually, yeah.
Gonna put 2 in him, and I'm gonna use my other hasted action to turn my cloak back on and then move.
Okay.
Basically, disappear and then move again. So,
Yeah, let me mark the planet on him. Oh yeah. Trust me, that's not looking too good. I mean, they started with three digits and they're already down to 2. First hits, the second one misses.
and don't forget,
Let's see. I will ask you to roll stealth though for your
okay.
invisibility.
Oh well, I'm going to just activate the cloak again as my third action.
Okay. That's fine.
That's why I only put 2 in him. So activate cloak again.
Okay. So
Gonna
you use
move.
your haste action for that, alright?
Yeah.
Did you just move like 1 square? Yeah.
No, I'm going to move sort of over here.
Ah, okay.
Same height. Still not be able. Still can't be seen.
Okay, the whip that used its sorrowful screech, it will not recharge it. But they are fairly stupid, so it will try to force its way into your house of fun. It will, as it
The House
will,
of the Rising Sun.
as it will move, and it will use its action called Weapons Charge. So what do I have to roll to get into your temple?
It was.
I think you said con?
It's charisma.
Charisma. DC what? 19?
17.
17. Well, it cannot get into your house of
Fun.
fun.
It's 24 hours.
As it's starting to knock against your window, be like, please let me in.
I think it needs to go through the door still. It's still a wall.
I mean, they
I'm guessing
are
you try to break through the
technically
window?
ghosts, so they could potentially get through there.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah. If we want to get alright, let's see. That doesn't help me, alright. Ceaseless hunger, limited blah blah blah, magic weapons, multiple heads, ooh, reactive heads. Ouch. That's an interesting ability. Okay. It can't do too much. Fairly unimpressive Hydra. But I will move it, first of all. Its main objective is trample the town, so it will come... hold on. 5, 10, 15... Its movement is 40. It will get in here. And it looks upon the town. You know what? One more square. Like that. And it will use a multi-attack for its ability Gunshot. And it can target, let me see... 3 attacks. As you see, the 6-headed Hydra spitted this poisonous gunk out of its mouth. And it will shoot at, let's see who it can see. Definitely the dragon, Darius, and... Okay, I will attack either Zen or Zambolini, but you guys will have cover. So, disadvantage. I will attack Zen. Alright, Darius, Dragon, and Zen. Disadvantage. 18.
It's a miss.
You dodge out of the way, but the gunk hits good old Darius and the dragon.
I'm going to try to make that... No, that does not miss. Of course, I roll minimum.
Okay, you take 31 poison damage and must succeed on a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the end of your next turn. So, is Darius blinded? Yes, looks like it.
So cast absorb element for poison. No, I can't. Did not poison. Never mind.
Good try, good try.
It was acid. I forgot.
And that's not a spell, right?
No, that's just it spitting its poisonous Noxus spit.
Where's the helicopter when you need it?
It's taking a holiday.
I mean, incoming, but it's probably not going to be very effective.
I mean, the blinded guys already can't see it, so...
Oh, that's true. I wonder if I can blind that Hydra. No.
I mean, you can blind one of the heads, but it has 5 more, so... It can't be blinded in the game rules.
And we need to kill it without cutting off its head, so we need to go for the body.
Anyways, we have Zen going, who is going to do what?
Hang on. Alright, so I'm going to move up. The horse is galloping along. Speed is 60. Think about there. I can see so well. The spiritual weapon has a speed of 20. And I presume it can float up in range to hit this guy.
Yeah, sure.
It's a 26 to hit, 14
Yep,
damage.
Definitely.
And as I approach right here, got line of sight, no problem. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on this thing. It's a DC 18.
Alright, DC 18 saving throw, Wisdom. Ooh, they don't have any Wisdom.
Alright, so it moves kind of diagonally that way, its speed, and using its reaction, I think. So since it's using its reaction, the dragon would get an attack of opportunity on it when it moves out of its range.
Okay.
And let me just do.
And while you're sorting that out, I'm going to move 30 more feet, so I'll just do that.
And if you're wondering, does it take any falling damage? No. It can fly.
I mean, let's face it. It would be silly if I didn't roll a 2 here.
You rolled a 2?
I rolled a 2.
That was perfectly timed, by the way, in the music that I have in Roll20. There's a horse neighing, and when Zen is moving on the horse, there's just the music going "Arr!" with the horse.
So you're moving out of Warding Bond range.
And
Yeah, you're moving out of Warding Bond.
so that was my full movement, and the horse is going to take a dodge action, and we'll stay here.
And you lost Warding Bond.
No. Does it come back when he enters back in their zone?
No. It's just gone.
Shame.
It's a shame.
Looks like
2d8.
Darius has a 2d8, indeed. Necrotic damage, I believe. Yes.
Yeah. 5, 3. Pow.
And
How do you stop that?
It's just at the start of your turn.
Okay.
Once.
And then I'm blind, so I can't see anything.
Yeah, so you
So
are
I'll
blind.
Cast Holy Hour as a bonus, as an action. As a bonus action, I will puff out my wings, and that's my turn.
Ooh, giving all of your allies an advantage. I
Magic
see.
not saves, and there's any undeads attacking them with melee attack, they have a chance of getting blinded.
My blind wither is going to try and recharge. Only on a 6. Nope. Shame that I already used its necrotic skull. I mean, it has its explosive skull, but that's only one target. Let's see, can it do anything? Regeneration. Okay. At the start of its turn, it will gain 5 HP. And unfortunately, it can't really see any of you. So it can't really do anything, but since the dragon did attack it, it knows its location. So I'm gonna try to explosive skull the dragon with disadvantage. $25?
Yep.
Jeez.
See, where I roll 2s, you roll 15s. That's just the way of life.
$16 necrotic damage, and if the skull hits a creature or an object, it unleashes its explosive power. every creature within 10-foot radius must succeed on a DC 17 saving throw. So, there
What saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw.
Dragon 2 or only other targets?
Only other targets. I'm reading this as every creature. Yeah, every creature within 30. No, it does state that every creature, so that would implicate that it's the dragon too, wouldn't it?
So every, including me?
No, it's only 10-foot radius.
I was about to say it was gonna miss, but I mean you can try it.
The dragon succeeds.
I mean, both of you had advantage, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Do you even take half damage? Yes. This is going to hurt, by the way.
Huh, not too bad. Take half. And that's necrotic? Oh, it's 4.
Yeah, it's an explosive, so it's the blast radius.
So, I'm almost bloodied.
Oh, the dragon?
Hmm.
Good to know, good to know. The Weep is gonna go after Sin. I haven't smacked Sin in a while. It flies towards you and tries to attack you with its multi-attack, which allows him 3 tries. Oh, Jesus. 1 bite and 2 claws. Alright. Bite. Claw. Claw. I believe all of the claw hits with the 27, right?
Yeah.
But the 19 misses.
The 22. I'm double checking what I can do with my Bardic Inspiration. Because I know I mainly use them. I don't think I can cutting words it, right? That's a specific...
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's like specific to certain...
Yeah, I
things
believe
to
you
like-
can only add to your attack rolls and damage rolls.
Right. Or my Psychic Blades feature, which is different. So, okay. Yeah, so I take the one...
So, 18. Unless you have anything interesting against
takes-
poison.
No, I don't have anything like that, but it takes 25 cold damage from Armor of Agathis.
Oof.
And I
Ouch.
still have Armor of Agathis up.
31? How much did you say?
25 damage.
25, okay.
25 cold.
Cold does not matter.
I still have 7 hit points on that, but it'll be the full 25 if I get hit again.
Ouch. That is a cool armor.
It is when things hit me in melee. The last bunch of times I've put it up, but like things have like cast spells from afar and stuff like that, and it's just been 10
Well, that's
HP.
why I had half and half, and the hydration half and half itself. And I'm just gonna say this, don't go into melee with the Hydra, it's gonna fuck you up.
Right.
Okay.
Anyways, Bill.
My turn. I was going protection from good and evil, but this aura does it for me. Awesome. So I'm not going. Wait. Yes, I am going to quicken spell. So 2 more sorcery points.
I mean, that's a Weep knocking at your window.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
So buy 2 sorcery points. I'm bringing this back up. Bam!
Against only 1 target, but hey, worth it, maybe. That was
I mean-
a con save?
Yeah, it's not a spell slot. It's just an action from now on.
Fair. Okay, roll your 68 twice, or 12d8, or whatever it was.
And let's do roll slash roll.
I can tell that this is going to hurt.
Oh, yes.
Ouch. Ouch.
And you are blinded.
Just when I took his blinded off. Damn it. Okay.
And as my other action, well, I have to cast a bonus spell. I mean, the cantrip. You know what I'm gonna do.
Just blasted me into a million pieces.
Yes. Eldritch Blast. Oh, here you go. 1, 2, 3. The 16 hit?
No. I mean, advantage. Still no.
Okay.
Since I increased their AC just a little. Otherwise, that would have hit. I'm just gonna say that.
22.
Dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 19 HP left after the sunbeam.
Alright, and I gain 8 temporary hit points.
Ooh. Oh, I see that you're under the effect of the necrotic skull.
Oh, so how much do I take?
4.
2. And I take 1 more.
Oh, okay.
And let me mark the necrotic thing off you. There we go. Hey, extra damage is extra damage. I'll take that too and be happy with it.
And I'll move 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right next to my dear sweetie. We got this.
Might be a bad idea. But let's see. Oh, I recharged the necrotic skull. But should I use the explosive skull? That seemed to be a fun spell. I mean, it deals technically more damage than the necrotic skull. I don't understand why the necrotic skull is a recharge power. And the explosive skull is just an action. Fuck it, I'm gonna explosive this skull the dragon. Hit, I assume. So the dragon takes 13, and all creatures within 10 feet of its radius must make a DC 17 saving throw. Or take a lot of damage.
Sorry, what was the original attack on?
Dragon.
Where's the 10 feet originate?
From the dragon.
Like the center of it?
From the center of the dragon. Or I guess it's the creature itself. It would be like from the edges.
It seems weird that the bigger the creature, you end up with a bigger radius. So.
I know, but that's the rule of D&D.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's unlike area burst spells where you center a power on a certain square. It's easy that way, but when you attack from a creature itself, it's from the creature. So yeah, that is kind of dumb.
But you're right, because I've seen videos where they talk about it for like your advantage on a certain class or something or stuff.
So both of you succeed, so take only half of that.
Wait, what was it on again? I'm sorry.
You, Beal, and Darius, and the dragon.
Wait, I have some.
Evasion?
Yes.
An advantage.
Oh, and advantage, so...
And advantage.
Oh, wrong one, oops. There.
You mean evasion? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So let's
Dragon's
try
down to
the...
79 HP, by the way.
Oh, I pass. So I take nothing.
Okay.
You do a somersault and you're fine.
It's gonna move its ass over here to the side slightly.
Oh, don't move. I'm chasing you. Oh, best.
Right
He's
there.
hiding behind the building.
Does it actually have intelligence enough to do that? Not really, so it will stay here. It will take cover. It has enough intelligence for that, but it doesn't have enough intelligence to take super cover. Which brings us to Zembellini, who's hiding behind the house, apparently.
He's going to shoot another sunbeam at that thing. So give me another con check with disadvantage.
Oof, ouch. This is going to hurt. Definitely. Huh, I might have done there.
So 6 radiant damage, and it's still blinded.
Oof. 56. He be bloodied.
And I'm going to inspire the dragon once again.
Actually, I think it was bloodied earlier, but it's definitely bloodied now. Okay. In that case, you wanna just do the dragon?
Yes, let's see. If I recharge my breath attack. One. Yes! I'm flying over here. Perfect.
I assume in a manner that does not provoke.
Yes. That's a great thing about having 80 fly speed. I can take turns around.
80? Jesus.
Yes! And just show you that. As it turns out, that's exact 90 feet, which is the range of my lightning breath.
And I believe I did mention that all of them are flying, but
So am I.
Zen is on like ground level on a horse, so maybe the fucking
Zen is
building
out of
might.
Zen is out of range anyways.
Yeah, but I'm thinking does the building give this sweep back here advantage because it's in like half cover? Sure.
You decide. Either way, anything that doesn't make the deck save takes 72 lightning damage.
Okay, let's start with the least amount of HP on the left. Well, left to right. Dead. The big dragon. What's your dex? Not a lot. Do you even gain advantage? That does not count as a spell? Nope.
No.
Could he have Could he have done the breath weapon on? I'm trying to see how to do this. Like it's 10 feet wide. Could it have been like these two squares going forward?
Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing.
So Zen is not on the line with that square. So
Correct.
Yeah,
it goes over his
Also-
horse's head, like in
Also,
front of
you're
him.
Also, you're just flat out of range. I made sure that you're out of range.
Okay.
Yeah, he purposely missed you.
I like being purposely missed by.
A lot of damage, which brings out this encounter to in a not a good position on terms of my monster.
Good.
Oh, I'm at Yeah.
That one only takes 36 damage.
Ooh. Because that 72 would have killed it.
And then I'm going to assume I still have 15 feet of movement left of my 80. And I'm going to multi-attack Hydra.
Ooh.
So let's bite. 2. How many of those attacks hit?
Let's see. AC of 18. So all of them.
All.
Just tell me the total. I'm looking if it has any reactions that it might use.
41.
41?
Yes.
Ooh, that hurts. Is that No, that is magical damage, isn't it?
Let me check actually.
Because it has resistances to...
I don't think they're magical.
It doesn't say, at least not here.
Because technically dragons are magical creatures, but are their claws magical per se?
I don't think they are unless you want to make them. But I think by the rules, unless it specifies, it's a non-magical attack. That's why things like rage and all of that are effective, because a lot of creatures, their melee, their physical attacks are normal, even if it's like a monstrosity or a dragon or stuff.
It doesn't look like this creature's attacks count as magic.
Okay, so in that case we'll take half.
I mean, you can decide it is, but yeah.
I think I have used that rule for one of my monsters previously in this campaign, but just to be a dick, your Ditto Dragon does only... Unfortunately, the resistance counts.
He's done enough damage.
Yeah!
A lot of damage. Could somebody heal him, please?
Well, let's see. Darkhand gets a go.
So we got Hydra or Skullhead.
Wither Boy. Or Weep.
I'm inclined towards Skullboy.
Good, he should be pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Both of the small boys are really fucked up.
Same again. 2 bolts. Reactivate the cloak and move.
I mean, the Withers are debatably the most dangerous creature in this encounter. So on the Wither, you have advantage because it's blinded.
Yeah.
So
Two
hit. I think one might be enough. Yeah, one of them was enough to kill the Wither. Directing the second shot against who? The Whip? Maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Right. The Whip takes 9.
And
I almost divided your... I always love when the monsters are left with 1 HP.
yeah, slips the cloak on and move over here, above this building.
Smart boy. Okay. the Hydra is going to try and ignore your dragon and move past it.
Oh, that gets an attack of opportunity, doesn't it?
It does.
Go on, fuck him up. Oh, damn.
And apparently botches. Let's see.
You bit your tongue. No.
Well, we'll see. It is technically a PC creature, so let's see the fumble. Let's see the fumble. It might die to its own bite. That would be so sad. 82. Missing what you thought was critical blow causes you to panic. End your current turn, and you are surprised until the end of your next turn. So the dragon is surprised.
I mean, it is surprising if you miss something this large.
It's the good old verbiage about it's trying to hit the barn door or whatever. You couldn't even hit a barn door. And it will use its breath attack. Ooh, this is going to be fun. As you see, it's breathe this purple haze. And it will get all of you within that aura.
And the wisp.
Tell you what, let's move like this, so I can get more of you. And the whip.
What's not that smart?
I mean whip. We've been calling it the fucking whip all this time, even though it's the weep. 2 E's.
How high does this shit go?
All around you.
No, I mean how high? Bear in mind that's a 2-story building probably, and I'm about
40 to 40 feet. It's a 40 to 40 feet poison fume fucking gas cloud.
Yeah, you're fucked.
All creatures within that area must make me a DC's 19 dexterity saving throw with disadvantage. And if you're wondering, the weep is immune to poison damage.
Actually, I'm wearing an amulet of health.
I'm going.
I don't think that helps.
Let me check.
I think that just raises your constitution.
Yeah, I think that only increases your constitution.
I'm not sure.
Marcus, you said he's 19?
19.
Luckily, I finally get to use Bardic Inspiration on myself.
So Zen, Zambolini, Darkhand, Beal, and the dragon.
Well, that's the warhorse. Oh, and my warhorse. So
And
my
the other
right
warhorse.
Oh crap!
And the
Two.
dragon also makes it, because
I
advantage and
crit
disadvantage
saves.
cancel out.
I think the dragon is just down for my wall.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't even have the roll advantage.
Shit.
Oh, did you say this was with disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
14 then.
Ugh.
So probably a fail.
Yeah, it's probably just outside.
Lucky you. Did everybody save? Looks like it. So if you succeeded, you take only half.
What was the DC?
19.
19.
I don't take shit.
8.
I take no.
And long as you start within the poison cloud, you'll take 48 poison damage.
Oh, now you're on my shit list.
Okay, so my warhorse pops out of existence. So do I have to make like some sort of check?
Sure. Roll me like a
Or-
DC 12 dexterity check, not the full prone. Yeah, you're not prone. You managed to quickly leap and save yourself. Which brings us to your turn, in fact.
All right. Well, the first thing I would do.
Well, first of all, hold on. You start in the poison aura.
Do I get a save or anything, or do I just take damage?
Let me see. Yes. Constitution saving throw, DC 19.
Nope.
Health if you succeed.
22.
Yeah, 22.
All right. Well, I'm quickly getting obliterated.
Yeah, that's was the Hydra's daily.
Yeah, I will first take out my Mace of Disruption. First thing I'll do is attack this creature. That's the Weep.
The creature with 1 HP left, and you disrupt it to death.
Let's be fun and say that it gets like destroyed by the Mace of Disruption, like a flash of radiant destruction.
Yeah, it disrupts its magic, whatever it's holding it together.
I'm gonna try to move out of here.
Which is funny because it's a ghost, so it pretty much dissipates.
So I run to. I do happen to get clear, and then my spiritual weapon. I'm gonna move it to like there, kind of sensing it at least, and
Oh, if you're wondering how long the cloud lasts, it's for a minute in the normal winds.
Does a 14 hit this thing?
14 unfortunately does not hit the Hydra.
All right. Well, then
Good try.
I'm done.
Okay. Duras, you sense that your party's bleeding a lot.
Can't see them. They seem fine. Bill seems fine. How hurt does the dragon seems?
Oh, extremely. He's down to like a quarter of his HP by now. A bit less.
I'll twin cast heal on myself and the dragon then.
Can I see into the cloud, by the way?
You can see into the cloud. It's not like obscuring. It's like this mist that you can see through.
And as a bonus action, I'm converting to...
That would be a
dick
dick move if I said that it was dark. Then again, almost all of you have dark sight. Alright, are you going to move perhaps, Joras?
I'm just gonna fly out here. So I can see a bit what's going on. That's my turn.
Bill starts his journey in the aura of fun. So, Constitution saving throw, please, Bill. Or take the full 28.
Yeah, Bill's not taking shit. I hope. Yeah, Bill's not taking shit. So...
Or should we go with the half and half? Yeah, never mind.
Crap. So, I guess I don't want to leave this temple, but nobody's coming after us, right?
Yeah,
So,
I tried to come after you, but unfortunately that weep couldn't quite make it.
10. Alright, what? Yeah, I'm going to... Alright, quicken spell again. 2 more points. 1 and
Ooh, can you even reach it with that? Maybe. Yeah, barely.
Alright. Where's Mr. Big and Bad, by the way? I'm wondering to
Not
myself.
here yet.
Anybody seen him? Alright, so let me roll for that.
Remember that every time you take damage, you have to make a concentration check.
Yeah,
To see the zombie events.
yeah. I mean, I only took damage once. Let me see if this is still up before I do.
I mean, I missed out on my series of 3 encounters that I
Yeah.
had originally designed, so I decided they would go with a nice little wave.
Yeah, it's still up. So he's taken 68 because he's not undead.
He is undead. Remember my description on the start of this encounter?
Sorry, I was playing with my headset. They were broken.
So let me try and save against your thingamabob.
Yep. No, fail.
What level spell is this?
That
Six.
is a 6.
Level 6 spell.
Yep.
Okay.
So 12d8. And he's blinded. Oh, well, technically he's not blinded because he has many heads. Damn it.
Yeah, can't be blinded. Nor blinded,
using a
charmed,
sorcery.
deafened, frightened, stunned, and knocked unconscious. It can't be.
I'm using a sorcery point to use empowered spell. Because I don't like all those ones, so I'm re-rolling 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 5 of these. So 5d8. It's much better. So let's see. Let me do the math.
Yeah, so somebody help me with the math here.
45 minus 5 plus 25. So 65 damage.
65. Whoops, I almost added health to him by 65.
Yeah, let's not do that.
That would be a funny enemy. Every time that you deal damage to it, it actually regains that amount of HP. Come on, Holler, add that to your fictitious campaign where there's impossible monsters.
Actually, it's a monster that does that. It's a goblin boss from some con game. You can only kill it by healing it.
Sounds like undead. If you cast healing magic on them, I think it was in Final Fantasy, and that's what does damage to them.
Yeah, you could use life magic to like do more damage.
I think it's bloody.
Yes,
Yes.
use revive to insta-kill them.
There we go, Holler. Another monster for your fictitious campaign.
Good.
I do want to play that though. I know that is never gonna fucking happen, but... Alright, done. Sambolini. You start in the overall fun.
So, con check?
Con check. Or con save. And a con check if you have any concentration spells going on.
I do not. What's the DC on that?
19.
God doesn't take that many.
19, all of these guys, saving throws are 19.
Okay, so I'm going to spend my entire turn running the 60 feet over into the temple. And I'm going to give my next to last bardic inspiration to the dragon once again. At least so far.
It jumps through a window.
Then the dragon. Let's see if it recharges.
Okay. Dragon Boy.
No. It's semi in the aura, so con check. makes it.
Yep. Half damage though, so...
Oh, does half damage?
Yeah, it takes half damage. 12? Not nearly. He's still okay after that heal though. More than fine, in fact.
What do you mean? He's almost bloodied again.
Oh, I have forgotten completely about one of the Hydra's abilities. Shit.
Regenerate?
No. Fear Aura.
Can't be feared.
Oh well, I'm gonna count it every time. Every time that anybody starts next to it now. Alright, the dragon is surprised. I forgot about that. Hello, Dark Hand. Guess you're where you're starting at.
I don't think... What? Since when does surprise skip someone's turn?
If you're, because the way it works is, if you start a combat and let's say like we get the jump on creatures and they're surprised, they can take no actions. If you look in the
I see, and you redo that basically for the crit effect. I see.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why. Yeah, you don't get like an action. I think you might. If you have like some kind of a lightning reflex or something. No, I'm thinking of Dark Heresy. So 20 damage.
Okay.
No, it's not even lightning reflex.
Right, I'm going to do my move action first. Let me just measure something. I want to go diagonally 40 feet up and 25 foot there, so I'm directly above him.
Okay.
40 feet more above, so I'm out of the poison cloud.
Okay. Yeah, because it's only 40 feet up, so alright, you're 60 feet in
directly above him, so I cannot fucking miss. Bastard. Well, let's just say, let's put me there, but I'm actually here. Okay?
Right up.
The one cannot see me. And screw this, you asshole. You are going to get 3. 1, 2, 3.
Miss, hit, hit. Unless you have advantage for some reason.
27.
Which is funny because technically you would have high ground, but nah.
Sounds like advantage to me.
50. 50.
That is the funny thing about D&D is if you're flying, you technically have advantage all the time, but it doesn't actually count it in the book. There's no rules for...
If you're directly above a target, right? Directly above, then surely you've got advantage over it. Because you're firing straight down.
Ooh, the Hydra be not looking too good.
I feel like that does deserve advantage.
I mean, if he was invisible initially, then it would be.
Yeah, exactly. I'm invisible until I actually...
Yeah. I forgot about the invisibility, so...
That's why he's getting the advantage on the start, because he's...
So that's a hit.
Yeah,
So
roll the extra damage.
Hit that bastard as well.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you this right now, it's still barely alive, barely hanging on. Sen is going to survive my wrath this time. Count yourself lucky. Instead, he is angry at these guys over here. Who did the most damage to it? The dragon?
Not.
No, the dragon was surprised. Then it would be probably Beal.
Don't look at me. Look, I don't know, anywhere else?
Darius got it.
No, not a Darius. Look at me. That's it.
Okay, this is going to hurt, my guys. Barely.
Really? Oh.
The Hydra with its
And
last
walk on my
legs
temple.
approaches the Beal. I mean, it's...
That's
Did
my
the
temple.
fog move with it, or is it just because you centered it on it?
Yeah, because I centered it on the creature, so don't mind. I wonder, okay, could I potentially copy the creature? Is it like here?
Yeah, I think it's
So I'll disable this guy's aura here. So now it should
wrong one.
We did the wrong one.
Did I?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Hold on.
Looks like you're all good. Looks like
There
you're
we go. That should be better. Anyways, it has all of its 6 heads, so this is going to hurt. Actually, it should have been losing some of its heads at some
It has
point.
disadvantage on attacks on us.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Okay, I can take it. Let's go with multi-attack with all of its 6 heads. Enjoy. As it's going to multi-attack quite a few times. Let's start with a good old dragon. Then go to Darius. Hold on, that's actually disadvantage on the dragon, let's say that. Darius, no, I think. That's still on the Darius. On the Beal. On the Beal, disadvantage. I assume I only hit the Beal.
What's Beal's AC?
Beal, that one's your AC. I think it's only 16.
+1.
18.
Then the attack misses you.
Okay. In that case, it can only use the bite attack 3 times, but it can gunk shot. Which is a ranged attack in melee. But if it's going to go out, it's going to go out in a style. And you know what? Fuck Sambolini.
Hey, Dick.
Fuck the dragon. Damn it. And just for a final middle finger, I'm going to attack Darius. Why not? 18 still a miss, yeah. At least I think 18 was a miss on Darius. 18 isn't a hit?
No, it's a miss.
Ah! So I pretty much only hit the goddamn holler. I forgot what his damage dice was. 68. And Holler, you got to make me a Constitution saving throw DC 19 or be blinded. Until the end of your next turn.
That's an easy Hydra. I thought Hydras grew their heads again.
They're kind of weaker than you think they are.
I mean, Holler found this fuck you, Hydra.
Marcus, do we get opportunity attacks?
Yeah. Beal, Darius, and the dragon. Take your up attacks if you want.
Oh, come on!
Come on, Beal and Darius, punch it! Punch it to death!
Wait, why do I have to punch it?
Because it did an range attack in melee. That means you get an op attack.
Yeah, but I'm a warcaster, so I can do spell attacks as a.
Yeah, if you have Warcaster, then you can do a spell.
Oh, come on, Marcus, not again.
I think I just surprised. No, hold on. You attack wildly and lose track of the fight around you. End your turn and move to the bottom of the initiative order at the start of your next round. Well, it be dead.
What spell was that, just out of curiosity?
I just brought back my my ray of or solar.
The sunbeam.
Solar. Yeah, I just brought it back as an
Solar
action.
beam.
Solar flare.
Yeah, solar flare.
Are we gonna start playing Dragon Ball now? I would be fine with that for a season or two.
How would that work?
But Hydra falls to its death and burns into
Can't
radiant
save.
glow.
But if half is enough to kill it, it's dead.
It is, and it doesn't even have to D&D 4th edition rule that if you deal half damage, you don't kill it. Well, actually, that's only on minions.
Yeah, it has disadvantage on. Wait, does it have disadvantage on my saving throws?
But the Hydra falls dead, as in the distance you hear what serves to be a huge goat.
Is that all you got? I yell.
As you estimate that you have maybe enough time for a short rest. Which brings our session, unfortunately for today, to a climactic cliffhanger.
Can we? Should we do the like hit dice rolls first?
Yeah, up to you if you want to do it now or at the start of your next session.
I think we should do it now so we don't forget. And my Song of Rest is currently at a D10.
Unless for some reason you don't want to take the short rest that I gave you guys.
Do
I don't need it.
Do songs of rest. Because